Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This message is for Uranus gifts. The gifts that Uranus is going to be bringing you during this retrograde season. So when we talk about Uranus, the retrograde reminds us that it's a chance to resolve any issues with your partner. You'll be able to understand each other better and find a middle ground that works for both of you. And this could be a start of a healthier dynamic in your relationship. So Uranus is known as the planet of freedom and revolutionary vision, the urge for change and the ability to visualize new possibilities. So this is going to be a beautiful time, and I can't wait to see what these messages are. This is a pick a card reading. So pile number 1 is the carnelian. Pile number 2 is pink tourmaline, and pile number 3 is rose quartz. So go ahead and pause the video here, meditate on which pile is yours. All of the timestamps will be in the description box below, so you'll be able to easily access them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this and plenty of other videos as well. Don't forget to share this with someone who may need the same message as you. So we're going to dive right in with them. Okay, if you picked pile number 1, the carnelian, then this message is for you. I have not seen any of these cards. I used 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks to clarify, so we will see together what is in here. The first card we have out is Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. The next card, Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. So we have the number 11, which does talk about union. It does talk about choices, relationships, divine feminine and masculine energy, and transformation, obviously. And then we have the number 24 or 6, which talks about relationships and community and coming together in collaboration. All right. So you could be going through a major relationship transformation at this time. But I think Spirit is calling you to step more into your power, in your masculine. So it's like your feminine has all these ideas, but there might be a call for action, like putting things behind those ideas, putting action behind those ideas. I do see there are butterflies all over this. There's an emphasis on the crown chakra as well, or I heard crowning. So like you're getting your crown, you're being knighted. You could also, crowning also is relevant to giving birth. So some of you could be having a baby. Electric. So I feel maybe you're like feeling the vibrational frequency in your body a lot more lately. If you're not, I want you to or don't know, right? You haven't been paying attention. I want you to try to pay attention to that during this retrograde and just see how your body feels. When our body lights up, it's usually because there's something that we're being called to do, or there's something tied to that. I do see like a cycle completion. You could be completing like relationship cycles or cycles within yourself that keep you resistant. 2 relationships or 2 like an equal give and take, a reciprocity energy. Let's see what else we have here. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, I love this. So if you have been holding yourself back, either in relationships or in friendships or whatever, however this shows up for you, if you've been holding yourself back or holding secrets in or something of that nature, there's something here where this could even be finances or resources. Like if you've been holding back in a certain way, there's something coming in around a possible new opportunity. You could get synchronicities or symbols or even straight up like messages from spirit or in the reality of another person. Could be someone who's a more higher up, like you could get a new job position, which helps a relationship. You could be seen in your relationship. You could be stepping into your power, into your vulnerability, into your wisdom. And that creates a new opportunity, a renewal in your relationships. But you have to let go of holding back from it or keeping secrets or keeping things close to your chest. It's like being vulnerable. You have the knowledge and wisdom to bring your ideas to life. If you want something to go a certain way in your relationships or in your life, it's like you have this wisdom. And it's creating new opportunities once you step into that. We have the Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Coins. There's some sort of healing that you've done around sadness, grief, shame, loss. There could have been a previous loss in the past, maybe around your finances. Maybe you were in a relationship with someone in the past, or this was some sort of job from the past that you had and it was like you were making really good money, but for some reason you got let go, or there's something here around you not wanting to open up because of past pain or grief or shame, even shame. Now, some healing was done around this because we have this Nine of Cups here, which is like wish fulfillment. Maybe this is a long-term partner, right? And you've been in a cycle with them more than one time. And some healing really needed to take place for the both of you. Like we have the Four of Swords, Nine of Cups. You're healing what it is that you want your wish fulfillment to be, right? But then there's Five of Cups, Six of Coins. So there could be that there wasn't reciprocity. There wasn't an equal give and take. Maybe someone was bringing, in more money or even resources or emotional fulfillment. Maybe one person was doing the physical things and one person was doing the emotional things. And there needs to be more of a reciprocity with each of you doing both of those things. We have be calm and keep going. The number 10. So a cycle is closing. You have the power to make yourself better. The number 3, which talks about co-creation. Now, even with this, it talks about shining from your heart space, right? And then when we see this Four of Pentacles here, this space is completely closed off and covered by money, material. So you could have been way more focused on the material rather than the heart space. And that could have led you down a path of pain and sadness or regret or maybe shame. There's something that wasn't fulfilled. But now you're coming to an understanding that you get to choose the way that this goes. And if you can open yourself up to new opportunities, to new circumstances, it's like you have the wisdom now to open yourself up and bring these ideas to life. You have the power to make yourself better. You can heal yourself. This is some inner child healing. The best version of yourself, or be the best version of yourself and start today. This is your higher self. So maybe you're in this place of now you're going to start, because you went through this transformation and you're opening yourself up, you're going to start acting from your higher self with integrity and truth and love, setting proper boundaries, not overstepping your own boundaries. It's like the cycle is almost finished. There's a foundational change around cooperation, around relationships and collaboration, around reciprocity. So this is the gift that Uranus is bringing you at this time. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please don't forget to like the video. Again, subscribe to the channel if you want to see this. Share it with other people who need it. But if this is where we part, I will see you guys next time. Bye. All right, if you chose file number 2, the pink tourmaline, then this is your message. I have not seen these cards, so we are going to pull them together. I have 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks in here just to get a little bit of a deeper message for you. So let's get started. Maybe, there we go. We have the number 58, Stag Spirit, Take the Lead. The number 52, Scarab Beetle Spirit, Magic Works Through You. Okay. So 58 in the numerology for that is actually the number 4. So there's foundational changes happening right now. And we have the number 7, which is about introspection, being by the self, solitude. Okay. So understanding that there's some sort of foundational change, possibly around being alone. Maybe you feel like you're alone. You're being called to take the lead in some area of your life. Maybe you want to, I'm hearing entrepreneur, so you may want to start a business of your own, possibly in the healing area of life. With Magic Works Through You, it's like you understand that you're a channel for spirit. I'm seeing like dual energies as well, like masculine and feminine, maybe possibly working together within yourself, getting them on a balanced scale. Wow, I don't know why I can't think of words right now. We have the feathers here, which talks about your ancestors, angels, guides, your spirit team really being there for you. There's an emphasis on the crown and third eye chakra, sacral chakra energy as well. Let's get a little deeper. What do we have here? 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Okay. So this could be around a relationship. Doesn't have to be, but there's some sort of choice that you need to make. 2s are about choices, and it's about forward movement. So it could be around a relationship or relationships in general, right? Friendships, work relationships, however this looks for you. But there is a choice that needs to be made that you're going to have to make, especially with this take the lead. There is a blockage around your heart chakra here with this one, and there's a blindfold on this woman too. So it's like you're choosing to be blind to something, or you're blocking your heart from being vulnerable for some reason, or there's really just a choice around a relationship that you need to make. Like you're looking forward to the future. You're waiting for your ships to come in as well. So you could just be waiting for like answers. Is this relationship going to be fruitful? Maybe you just started it, right? Maybe it's brand new and you don't know if the seeds you've planted are going to grow into a good harvest or not. So you're kind of just in this possibly waiting, just waiting, looking forward to the future, but there's some sort of blockage. I want to see what that is. We have the Tower, the Hermit, 2 of Coins, Page of Coins. So we have 2, 2, 2. There is a choice that needs to be made. The Tower talks about abrupt change. Now, towers aren't always bad, okay? In fact, they're never really bad, quite honestly. They're here to lay a better and solid foundation. It has to break down the old foundation in order to get a new one. So there could be some sort of maybe a relationship ending, you kind of standing on your own, but you have to make this choice. It's like going within. There's some sort of tower situation, whether it's a breakup or you make this choice on purpose or leaving a job, whatever this is. And this tower moment is going to cause you to go within. And I even see the stag on this as well. So there's a reason Spirit's calling you to search within for the answers for yourself. Now, this Uranus retrograde is about relationships. So maybe it's how you show up in relationships. Maybe you don't get enough quiet time or me time or healing time, right? Or maybe you have too much. Maybe you overindulge in this hermit mode. But some sort of balancing needs to take place here so a new beginning can happen. Now, a lot of us don't realize this, but when our relationships are lacking or there's something lacking in our personal lives, our resources and our money and our financial situation tends to lack as well. So this could be that you are questioning parts of your relationships or questioning your dedication to your relationships, and it's affecting your money. Doesn't have to be that though. It could just be that there needs to be a balance of something here so new opportunities can come in, possibly new resources. We have listen to the voice within when it persists. So something is definitely calling you. Courage arrives when you step over fear. And it isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. Now, I love how this came out because the color of this card is this reddish, orangish, pinkish color, right? And then we have this color here, and together they're blended in this one. Okay, so there's something around your sacral chakra, your root chakra, things that are you're healing at this time. And then there's the crown and third eye energy in this one, which is lighting up. It's once we get those in sync, it's like you can move forward. There's something about ego here as well, is what I'm hearing, like the being right thing. There's an ego something. Now, there's also your intuition, though. If there's something that is pulling you in one direction, but your ego is trying to pull you in another, that can create this imbalance, this blockage. We have to get the heart and the head on the same page in order to move forward. And if there's some sort of fear you have, maybe you have a fear of relationships in general, or you have a fear of stepping into entrepreneurship, or you have a fear of asking for help, or there's some sort of limiting belief here, all you need to do is step over that in order to get this balance. There's like some sort of courage that needs to happen. Excuse me. Some sort of courage that needs to happen and a fear to be stepped over. So if there's voices, right? If there's voices in your head that are from your ego, trying to keep you comfortable, trying to keep you safe, right? Don't deny them, don't ignore them, but ask them questions, right? Do some self-reflection and figure out where those are coming from. We have the number 39, 35, and 36. So the number 3, which talks about co-creation. The number 8, which is abundance and infinity. And then the number 9, which is about like, it's solitude, but close to an ending. There's like, maybe you're coming out of solitude and you're moving into a direction of a relationship. Maybe Spirit's asking you to take the lead in in love, like look for a relationship, but there's something here that's holding you back from doing it. There's some sort of like belief possibly around the hermit mode, right? Where I won't get enough time by myself or just something there. Okay, this is what I have for you. I hope that reading helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can see more like this. Share it with someone who may need this message. But if this is where we part, I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye. Okay, if you picked card or pile number 3 with the rose quartz, then this is your reading. This is the gifts that Uranus is going to be bringing you, and it does typically revolve around relationships. So how you show up in relationships, mending relationships. They can be personal, work relationships. They can also be just friendships, love relationships. Okay. So I have no idea what these cards are. I did use 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks to clarify as well. So let's dive in and see what we have. Oh, a swan spirit, time for a deep dive. The number 60. And then the number 63, vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Okay. So the number 6 talks about relationships. It does talk about reciprocity, this equal give and take. There could be something around love that you're going to have to really dive deeply with during the Uranus retrograde. There's some sort of cycle that is close to an end. There's some solitude that's going to be needed at this time as well. There's an emphasis on the crown chakra in both of these cards. So opening yourself up to spirit and messages. Excuse me. Weather changes got me. There's some heart chakra stuff going on here. Now, when we talk about nothing is wasted, right? There are lessons in our life that we go through for a reason. Say you're with a partner. Let's say you're with a partner for 10 years and all of a sudden something happens and you're like, I really don't want to be with this person anymore. Or they don't want to be with you, right? And there's this thing where our mind wants to go, damn, that was 10 years of my life that I wasted. But was it really a waste? Or did you gain some new knowledge, some new perspective? Did you gain trust in areas that you didn't have? Did you learn how to read people better? Did you learn how to trust your intuition better, right? There are always lessons inside of these things. So nothing is ever wasted, especially love. When you give out love, no matter where you give it, how you give it, it will be returned to you always. It just may not look how you want it to look all the time. Let's go deeper and see how this resonates. We have justice, the sun in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some sort of balancing of a situation that needs to happen, but it's not fully in the light yet. There's something that isn't fully illuminated, and it could be around your work situation, your resources, your family, your money. There's something that hasn't quite come out yet. Now, even the sun in reverse is still a good card because it does show that there will be illumination. The sun always turns, right? The sun always comes up. The moon always goes down and comes up, right? It's just this cycle that we have. So there's some need to go in and balance out your shadow or your ego or your heart. There's something there. Balance is needed. And it could feel like you've wasted your resources or your money or your time. There's something here around that where it feels like a waste. Now, this could also be some sort of legal something. Okay, with the justice here, it could definitely be like court or child support or something that you haven't paid, or I don't know, there's some sort of maybe legal fees, something around legal fees. And that could literally be for one or two of you. Then we have the Six of Wands, which is the victory. Page of Swords, which is communication or messenger. Two of Swords and King of Coins. Okay, so there is some sort of victory that's to be had here. Like cooperation, recognition. And it's like it's being communicated to you. There's this, the Page of Swords talks about communication, and it's looking right in this direction. So there's some sort of victory that's being had here, but it's almost being blocked by something. Like there's a blockage here, and maybe there's a blockage because there isn't enough resources, or there isn't enough money, or this person, maybe it's another person and they're holding back. Maybe your foundation isn't as stable as you thought it was, or maybe it's a job. Maybe your job isn't as stable as you thought it was. But there's some sort of blockage here that isn't allowing you to stand in this position of the King of Coins, which is like stability and comfortability. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, so grounded, earthy. Like you're trying to plant seeds and grow this giant tree, but for some reason something's in the way. And I think that there is going to be some sort of communication coming in around why this isn't stable, and you'll be able to move into this energy of stability. We have Ask Your Spirit Guide, the number 15. You are on the right path, number 26. It's time to move forward, number 5. Wow. In the last reading, they kind of did the same thing where these cards, like this one and this one, came together to make the same colors in the other one. That's pretty wild. So there's a balance that's happening. Ask Your Spirit Guide is the number 15, so 6, which is relationships. We started with that, right? Reciprocity. So reach out to your spirit guides, ask them questions like, please, help me on this situation. Also give gratitude. Gratitude is the best way to get the answers and help that you seek. But lean on your spirit team, lean on them, and be open to listening. They're letting you know though that you're on the right path. We have the number 26, which is the number 8. Which talks about infinity or abundance. There's something about jumping timelines, I heard, like moving from one portal. Oh man. Okay, so check this out. Like how he's going up. There's something about being risen up into this, right? And they go into this loop. And they go into this loop and pops out this loop, right? And then you're here. This is like 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 realities. There's something going on here where it's like you're shifting timelines really quickly. And then the number 5, which talks about change. There's some sort of change that needs to take place here, but you're on the right path. Like there could be just a detour that you're on or something. It's like maybe you have too narrow-minded thinking. So ask your spirit guides to like send it to you in dreams or ways that you can communicate with your spirit guides. Maybe open journaling, just journal dumping, where you just dump everything that you can think of and open your crown or your mind to hearing spirit. That helps me a lot. So this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please don't hesitate to comment down below and let me know how. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you like to see more videos like this. And if this is where we part, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.